Welcome to the Station Bakery. Today I'm making product samples to take product photos for my holiday hot cocoa bombs. This year I am keeping my options low. I learned from last year that sometimes less really is more. Not only will I be limiting my flavor and style options, I'll also be limiting the number of orders I take for hot cocoa bombs. This year, I have quite a few custom cake orders, and I really want to be able to enjoy the Christmas season with my family, so I'm allowing myself only a handful of products. Sometimes your chocolate just needs some time to sit. I hadn't made these in such a long time, and I was so worried that they wouldn't turn out right, but they did. There are so many flavors of hot cocoa bombs, and I was a little worried about trying to decide which flavors I would choose to stick with. Once I thought through it, it wasn't difficult to decide at all. I knew I wanted to keep things simple, and the easiest thing I could do was to use what I already had. This saves me the trouble of trying to find something new, saves me money, and allows me to lower my stock and prevent clutter and waste. I have leftover packaging from last year, so I know it's already a great option. One of the packaging options I have is a brown craft box that holds 4 hot cocoa bombs. So from there I decided 4-pack, 4 flavors, and I began the process of deciding which flavors would make it onto the list. I literally have so many, and you can get them all on my Etsy shop linked in the description below. I reminded myself of simplicity and looked to see what I already had. I had white and milk chocolate melting wafers, milk chocolate hot cocoa powder, white cocoa powder, peppermint cocoa powder, and strawberry powder. Flavors decided. All very classic, but I wasn't really sold on the strawberry flavor because it doesn't scream Christmas or holiday time. But it's what I had, so I went with it, and as you'll see, the flavor might not say Christmas, but the way I decorate it sure does. I also wanted to keep the way I decorate these very simple so I can push them out easily and quickly, so I opted for a basic drizzle, and I think that decision has actually elevated the look of my products. I'm really happy with the way my products turned out, so now I'm ready to start taking my product photos for my holiday hot cocoa bomb sales. I'm gonna take photos now. Just get some plain shot photos of the hot chocolate bombs, just kind of here using my counters as the backdrop. I'm using my phone to take these pictures. Sometimes I use my camera, but I wanted to record this for you, so I'm recording on my camera and I'm gonna take these photos on my phone. So I have opened up the phone app, and now I am just going to start getting photos. I am going to change the settings to square. I'm gonna take square photos first. When taking product photos, I like to capture multiple angles and multiple modes and multiple settings. I recommend capturing photos of your product in square or 1x1 mode. This is great for Instagram and Facebook posts, and if you have a YouTube channel, it's the right ratio for a post on there as well. Alright, so So I got those. So now I'm gonna try to get some kind of holiday festive ones. I'm gonna bring in some props and kind of, see what I can make it do. The next mode that I use is 16:9. This mode is great for Instagram Reel covers, IGTV covers, and stories. And if you have a Pinterest account, this is also the most common ratio to post for there as well. I also take some photos in 16:9 sideways, and these are usually the photos that I will use for my thumbnails here on YouTube. So see if you can spot the one that I chose to use for this video. You can also shoot these photos in portrait mode on iPhone, and it will give you a nice focus on your product with the blurred background. These are usually captured in 16:9, but if you focus your product in the center, you can crop it to the right ratio that you desire. As I mentioned earlier, sometimes less is more, and I show you just what I mean when I'm taking these photos. I am using the lights that are in my house and the natural light that flows through my windows. I'm capturing on my phone, and the props I'm using are things that I already have in my home, just everyday items. You don't have to spend money to get great photos that tell a wonderful story. I always take way too many pictures because I like to get multiple angles, and sometimes I even just take random shots. I like to do this because I'm not a professional photographer, and I know that if I take multiple pictures, I'll get at least one good shot. But honestly, I usually end up with a ton of amazing photos that make it hard to choose later. But hey, that just means never-ending content, right? So the more angles, the different props, the different layouts, all of that boosts my ability to not run out of content and leaves so much room for me to reuse and recycle. The photos that I have can be used as in-feed posts, story posts, Pinterest boards, running ads, cover photos, menus, websites, and so much more. I choose the best photos and edit them using Snapseed, and they are ready to upload on my website and be posted to promote my Christmas hot cocoa bombs. If you want to see how the photos turned out, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Pinterest at The Station Bakery, and then watch this video next to experience more life as a home baker. Until next time, peace.